Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Modric. That is a brilliant interception. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
McTominay gets across and deals with it. He's found a way through. Oh, what a climb! Cremonese! Goal! Straight header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Modric. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. David Villa, and the ball's a good one here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mendes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. McTominay. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McTominay. Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes has a look and plays it forward. Now he's off and running. He can run onto that. He's through now, is he? Can he put it away? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Nkunku. David Villa. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Well, there's the clearance. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well timed, excellent interception. Nkunku. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, super ball! Hits one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Caught offside that time. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Interesting ball. Oh, good ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, that's been intercepted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's through here, and he's in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nkunku. And the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. David Villa, and that's a good ball.
Portugal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Portugal desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to belt it away.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4. Número 17. Número 11. Modric. Número 24. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
And it's Beckham.
Número 94.
Beckham!
Número 23.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's gone looking for safety.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Vasquez.
Foram indicados dois
Well, now here's a good battle,
compensação.
bicep to bicep. McTominay. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Cremonese looking to pot. That's the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Some really good ball movement. He's got a decent hit! Goal! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
It is a super start. So far, so very good. David Villa. David Villa! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, the shot could be on here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Caqueret. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. Cleared without... Sane! Decent enough try.
Sané usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
He has found the way through. They've won a corner. Portugal have their second corner now. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Now here's the delivery. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The fullback is in acres of space here. And that could well leave a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Paz. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
David Villa. No foul, says the referee. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Paz. Can he latch on to this? Well read, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Kempf. Kakare. Paz. Modric, looking for the run. Sané. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He shifted it to the flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McTominay. Olise! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Olise deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kakare. The less said about that pass, the better. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Sané. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Kempf. Kakare. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Portugal head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
it's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Olise gets a foot in here. He's found a way through. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got away with one there. So, third corner of the game. Portugal with another corner. Portugal get their fourth corner. And that has been knocked clear. Cleared away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's picked his way through.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! Well, that's an excellent interception. Paz. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Modric. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.599 spettatori.
Great defending, strong and determined. Olise, he's got away. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And it's Van Dijk. It's a loose ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Alexander-Arnold with the foul. No, that's been intercepted. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Sostituzione di giocatori.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Attenzione, un cambio.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alexander-Arnold. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's been caught napping! Ikone. Might be great hit! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Can he get away here?
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Talisca providing an outlet on that flank. And he was alert to it. Not the most accurate pass. Nkunku. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
He's got tall.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
And the ball is out of play. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. McTominay. Nkunku. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ikone. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it back. And that should be the keeper's. So what can they make of this? Talisca. Can he get it through? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And there's Greengrass, a real chance! And the ball's come loose here. Well, there's the clearance. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Torres. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Cafu. Nedved. Pulls it back. Tries to get it clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. So it is still 0-0. Short changes him with that pass. Shifted upfield. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That was lovely, that.
Deep cross. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer. Thuram. And here's Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Foot in. There will be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ronaldinho. Fernando Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved. Ronaldinho. Drive. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into...
He's got tall. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Ronaldinho, and the ball's a good one here. We've got a throw in. Beckenbauer, and it's Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception.
1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Quality ball. Oh, he's burst through. And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So there was the first half.
Al Nassr ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Everyone, please welcome to the field our players. Substitution
And that's the
on
start of
field.
another 45 minutes.
Number 26.
So
Roberto
the first
Carlos.
half brought no goals.
Coming on to replace him is number 25, Owen.
Al Nassr come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Back into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Now the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Turns and goes back. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's been shifted off it. Al Nassr needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Just eases him off the ball. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And he's managed to get free. He gets big. Cleared without complication. This time, surely! Owen. Oh, they could break here. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Oh, important interception. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And they can counter here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Al Nassr perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Chance! And he hits the net. The breakthrough arrives at last. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
After 65 minutes is...
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Al Nassr are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Ronaldinho coming on the field. Number 24, Batistuta. Number 7,
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Owen. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well timed, excellent interception. Over to the left. That's the throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nedved does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Owen. And here's the chance to counter. Kurtic. Oh, well played.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And no, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Al Nassr are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Torres. Cafu. Nedved. Good read, needed to be.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Al
There will be
Nassr
3
have
minutes
reached the
added
now
time.
or never stage. And it's Batistuta. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Joelinton. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Okay, interesting. Kaka. Foot in. And here's Rafinha. Shot at goal! He's got away with one there. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got to be in here. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Albert! Albert! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Corner number 2 then. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Marquinhos. Neymar. No way through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gabriel. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, super find. Can he finish? And he's following up! That's got him rattled. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Gets a good foot in there. A real chance if he can get through. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Brazil! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gabriel wins the duel this time. Cafu. Cafu. Now here's the delivery. And he can clear it away.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's played him through. Albert. Albert! And the ball's come loose here. Kaka. Here's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes. Cafu. Oh, red, nice interception. Oh, they can break here. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Gets his pass away. And here's Jesus. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil are looking to go forward now.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That looks a cracking ball. A lot great hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Kaká. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Marquinhos. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Brazil would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Senhoras e senhores, peguem seus bilhetes. É hora de anunciar os números do sorteio de hoje.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, and he's through the middle. No, that's been intercepted. Face to face with the keeper. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Matheus Cunha. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Gabriel. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a great ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. Now it's Joe Linton. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos with a fine tackle.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Jesus.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Gabriel Jesus. Ronaldinho. Almost an hour gone. And that's another good win of the ball. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's put paid to a promising move. That pass isn't the best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Matheus Cunha. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Kaká. Keeper's ball. Matheus Cunha. He's had it taken off him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hits one! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Matheus Cunha. Great position here, and he's got his cross in.
Brazil really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Played back in. Looking tidy in possession here.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Joelinton.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kaká. Looking for the run. Can he put it away? It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Talisca. That's been cut out, well played. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, nice touch. Ronaldinho is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Ronaldinho! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
he's going to be disappointed with that. Just 5 minutes left. Bruno Guimaraes. Pass is just off target. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. It's Roberto Carlos. Marquinhos. Can he spark a counter here?
Teremos 3 minutos de
Ronaldinho.
acréscimo.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. He's having a go. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And time is up. Brazil were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered.
you